What's up, guys? It's Wally. Today we're going to be doing some battles with the rental team featuring a Loaded Dice Cinccino. So much like the Plusle that we ended up using a couple videos ago, Cinccino's another really small Pokemon that actually packs a really huge punch. And especially since this thing does get the ability Technician, even those really weak moves that are under a 60 power are going to get boosted by 50%. So things like Tail Slap, Rock Blast, and Bullet Seed are all going to get a 50% boost to their power. And not just that, but since they are multi-hit moves, that Loaded Dice is going to benefit it even more because you're guaranteed to hit it at least 4 times with the possibility of hitting it a 5th time. So if you look at the moves of Tail Slap, Rock Blast, and Bullet Seed, they all have a 25 power for each hit. However, because of the Technician, you're going to get that 50% boost on it, and it's going to become 37.5 power for each hit. And again, since you do have the Loaded Dice and you're guaranteed to hit at least 4 times, that's 4 times 37.5. I know some people are going to be wondering why Technician and not Skill Link on this thing, because I know a lot of people do run Skill Link, and that's because they want to guarantee the 5 hits with something like the Tail Slap or the Rock Blast or the Bullet Seed. However, since we do have the item with the Loaded Dice now, where you're guaranteed to hit at least 4 or 5 times, it's actually more beneficial to put the Loaded Dice on it and go with the Technician as well. Because if you look at it just from like a base power standpoint, if you go 25 power, which is, kind of like the Tail Slap, you get that 5 times. That's 125 power. However, if you have the Technician boost, that becomes 37.5, and even if you hit 4 times, that's going to be about a 150 power. So the 150 power over the 125 is still so much better. But if there is another item that you want to put on Cinccino, you could always go with a Skill Link and put that item on it as opposed to like the Loaded Dice and the Technician. However, for all intents and purposes with this Cinccino, this is a Technician Loaded Dice, so you're going to get the maximum amount of damage output that you're going to be able to get. And of course, since this team does also have Mienshao, that means it does have coaching. So you can always go coaching into Cinccino, and since it is faster, you know that you're going to get that first. But you're going to get that coaching into Cinccino, and you're going to get that +1 to the attack and the defense, so that Cinccino is going to hit even harder, and you're going to have a little bit more physical bulk. So again, I think they're actually a really good combo to put on the field at the same time. So hopefully we can actually get that in some of these battles. So I'm really excited to use this team. And then a quick shout out to our buddy Lycan, who is the one who put this team together and allowed me to use it. So thanks a lot, Lycan. I appreciate it. So we'll get into the battles, but before we do, as always, if you guys are new here, just haven't chat, please make sure to go down and hit the subscribe button. If you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to drop a like too. But let's get into the battles. Looks like we're facing down some rain, which means that I don't think that Arcanine is going to be able to join us for this battle, unfortunately. However, we do have a couple other ones that are going to do really well, especially in the rain, too. Trying to think about it, I mean, Landorus actually wouldn't be a horrible bring either. Sorry, I'm looking at Mienshao quickly, I know. Fake out, knock off, close combat. And the coaching would be actually really helpful, too. But again, I don't think Landorus would be horrible, because I don't see any ground moves if we end up terastallizing, because I know we'd be weak to the water, and obviously the ice as well, but yeah, I guess the only potential ground would just be Rillaboom. We're going to start out with our Tailwind. I'm going to bring Lando, and then I'm going to bring Walking Wake, and I'm going to bring Cinccino in the back. I think that's going to be pretty good. Depending on who they end up leading with, I would imagine it's probably going to be maybe like Pelipper and Archaludon, just so they can try to set a Tailwind and also be able to set the rain for the Electro Shot as well. So that'll be, I know, helpful for them. Sure is. Cool. Alright, now here's what we're going to do. We're going to go Sunny Day off the bat. I'm also going to go for the Earth Power over there. I'll allow them to get a Tailwind up. I'm okay with that. We take them out right away, which is extremely helpful. And obviously we took away the rain too, so they'll be able to set it again, but it's in the sun though. Still a good amount of damage. But we'll be alright. They may have to swap out to be able to reset the rain again, though. But I'm really glad we were able to knock out our Archaludon really quickly. Not ideal. Not ideal. Sorry, let's set the Tailwind here. And I'm going to Protect. Ooh, although now that I'm thinking about it, this Whimsicott doesn't have the Covert Cloak, I don't think. I think it's Mental Herb. They weren't going to go for it anyways, which means they might be going for a Wood Hammer. I'll just go in Grassy Glide, cool. I'm okay with that. Is it going to be Hurricane? No, they're going Tailwind too. That's understandable. I can't blame them for that at all. Here's what we're going to do though. Go Moonblast, and let's also go Sludge Bomb. Let's try to guarantee to knock them out. As long as they don't Terrastallize, I think we get the KO. Oh, that was so close. Oh, that was so close. That's some good damage right there too, honestly. And we'll KO with the Sludge Bomb. And that's nice. But, assuming they hit the move right here, I think we end up losing Lando. Very nice. Okay. It's the great thing about the sun being up for us. And now they can't reset it. Which means I think that's going to be game right here. Okay, I'm going to swap into the into Cinccino though. I'm going to go Sludge Bomb over there. Okay. And the good thing about Cinccino, too, is one of its multi-hit moves is going to be Bullet Seed. And since we do have the grassy terrain out there, it's going to hit even harder. Oh, bye, Lando. So now we might end up having to take a, what would it be, a Hurricane? Oh, just go Muddy Water. Fair. Although they are still in the sun. Do drop accuracy, which means that honestly we may end up having to just go for the Bullet Seed then, because the other moves do not, I repeat, do not have a do not have 100% accuracy, so that's going to be our best shot. Hey, speed heightened. All right, so let's go Bullet Seed over there, and let's go just go Dragon Pulse up there. And we're not going to Terrastallize yet either. I don't know how much that would actually benefit us. Ooh, that means they're, what? Who are they Terrastallizing now? Into a Stellar Terra, cool. Okay. Not a big deal. Oh, that's right, because we didn't Terrastallize. Hello. Let's go, though. The Bullet Seed hits. Oh, man. Is that last one a crit? Yeah, holy cow. But again, because we had the grassy terrain out there as well, I mean, we were going to be able to hit for super effective damage, plus the extra terrain damage as well. So, as long as we actually hit on that, we knew we were going to take them out. I just didn't think it was going to be that quick, you know? But let's go. Good stuff right there. Yep, our Proto Boost is gone, but honestly, that's okay. At this point, I think we have the win. Even with our Tailwind gone. Because theirs is gone too. Alright, so we're just going to go Bullet Seed again. And I want Cinccino to finish this, so let's Protect. Okay, I want to see if Cinccino was going to be able to be the one to finish it, but you can even see there. With the Technician, you get that extra boost with the Bullet Seed, obviously. And then with the Loaded Dice, you're going to get 4 or 5 hits. And obviously, we only needed 2 to be able to take out Basquiat Legion there. But thankfully, we kind of had a little bit of flexibility if that wasn't going to do as much damage. Because I think that would have taken like 3 or 4 hits if we were off terrain. So, again, glad that we were able to actually take that, and glad we were actually able to hit after that accuracy drop. So, good game. Okay, now because we do see a little bit of fake out pressure, I don't know if we're going to be able to start with Cinccino here. So we're definitely, obviously, going to start with Whimsicott so we can get some speed control here. And honestly, I think we're going to go Landorus again. Main reason for that being that at least we have... Actually, here's what we're going to do. Sorry, totally changing my mind here. We're going to go Mienshao and Landorus because we know we're going to be able to get a fake out on the first one with Mienshao because we know it's going to be fastest. At least pretty sure it's going to be fastest. And then Lando's going to be able to go with a Sludge Bomb to be able to take out Grimmsnarl if they start, or Rillaboom if they start. And plus we'll ground if they end up going out with a couple of the other ones. So we'll do that, we'll go with them, and honestly, I'm going to go with Arcanine as well. Which I know is a little tough against something like the water there, but in all honesty, especially if we terrastalize, we're going to be good to go. And the rock is going to be really good against like the Thunderous that was there as well. So I don't think it's a bad idea to ever go with Hisuian Arcanine. Now, if it was Incineroar, of course you got to bring that. All right. Now I'm really starting to second guess that. But it's alright. They're either going to terrastalize or they're going to swap out. There's no way they're just keeping them in there. So we're going to go with the Sludge Bomb over there. We're going to fake out over there as well. And we're going to see what they ended up. Really? Well, excuse me. My bad. Please tell me you're going for a nasty plot then. Yeah, I didn't think they were going to just take the Sandsear Storm, you know? Alright, that's fine. We might have to double over there on this one. Oh, hi, Thundy. We're just going to go with an Earth Power over there. I'm also going to go with a knockoff. Watch them actually protect on this one, but I'm just hoping that they don't. We just need to take that thing out as quick as possible, in all honesty. Yeah, and they're going to be terrastalizing. Although that might be Thundy into a flying type. Sure is. I like that because, again, you don't have a weakness to electric because of the Volt Absorb. Nice. Ooh, wow. Wow. Well, I'm glad we ended up taking him out, though. But yeah, so you basically don't lose any, like, resistance or anything like that. You still have to deal with a, still have to deal with, like, the rock and stuff like that. But, again, electric is completely immune, and it actually heals you up, too. And some people don't remember that because, you know, the Thundy, you know, is a Prankstermon as well. And also Defiant when it's in the incarnate form. So, again, some people may forget that, and, you know. Either way, though, here's what we're going to do. I'm Protect on Lando on this one. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to knock off up on Thundy. Good damage. Good Life Orb. Gone. Ooh, maybe they were doing that in a Heat Wave then? Yeah. That's actually okay, though. Because, honestly, if that knocks us out, which obviously it will now, we get to bring in Mienshao. And even though it would be... Or, I'm sorry, Cinccino. And although it would be smarter to bring in Arcanine because Rock Slide and everything like that, but, again, it's a Cinccino video. We gotta show this thing off. So here's the easy win con. It's going Earth Power over there. And let's go... I don't think the Fairy's going to help out at all. And let's just go... we could go Rock Blast. We could go Tail Slap. We're going to go Rock Blast just because of the super effective nature of it. It will end up doing more damage. Plus, I'll take the extra 5 accuracy. Yeah, we're going to... Just because of the super effective nature, it does a little bit more. Obviously, you get the stab bonus on the Tail Slap. But because of the super effective, you know, it's basically a 2x multiple as opposed to just a 0.5. Or 1.5 for the stab. But there we go. All it took was 1. Again, it kind of shows the power of this thing, too. With the Technician, as well as the, of course, the skill link being able to hit like 4 or 5 times no matter what, By that I mean the loaded dice. It's nice to have because you know you're going to be doing a ton of damage when you go out there no matter what. But, again, especially with the Technician, having that instead of just having skill link, I think it's a little more beneficial because, again, you get that extra damage. It's almost like having like a choice band on you, but without worrying about choicing yourself into a certain move, you know? So again, I really love that right there, and you can see how much damage that did with just one of the rock blasts. Good game. Well, looks like we got a wheezing team here. That's gonna be it's gonna be a lot of fun. Although they do have 2 Mons with Intimidate, 1 with Defiance. I question if that's really going to be a neutralizing gas one. I mean, I would assume so, but you never know, though. But that also means that Technician is going to go out the window. But I will say, it's going to be the good thing, again, that we have the loaded dice as opposed to the skill link. Because if they did take away the skill link, wouldn't be able to get that back until they were gone. I am a little worried to go with a Prankster Mon, though, but we're still going to do it. So let's go those 2. Let's go you. And honestly, I'm going to go Mienshao, too. I know it doesn't seem smart considering the fact that they do have Fluttermane out there. But in all honesty, I think we're going to be fine. And we do have Terra, which is going to help as well. But also, look, man, we're going to need that fighting, especially against something like King Gambit and a couple other them. What's his face? Incineroar as well. Is that going to be... It is neutralizing gas. All right. But even if they have... yeah, we're going to be fine here, I think. So we're going to go for a Tailwind. I think we're going to Terrastalize off the bat, which I know just doesn't seem smart considering the fact that, again, Fluttermane is out there, and we might need that for Mienshao, but that's okay. Let's do that, and I am going to go. I'm gonna go for a Sludge Bomb over there. Okay, so they're not Terrastalizing, so that's going with the Sludge Bomb. It's no different than just going with like an Earth Power, but it's still gonna be pretty strong though. And hopefully we can get a Tailwind up. But this is just to avoid a Dazzling Gleam or something like that. Cool. That's why we weren't going to go over it to you. We'll go with the Sandsear Storm on the next one, though. Oof. A lot in the Whims. It's okay. We'll get a Tailwind up, though. That'll be extremely helpful. Go. This will do some good damage. Yeah, not bad. Alright, so here's what we do. We're going to go Moonblast over there, and let's chance the Sandsear Storm on this one. I hate to say it's a chance, but it really is, because again, that 80% accuracy, doing it twice? Oh, it's so scary. At least, unless you have the rain up, but you know, that's a completely different scenario. There, who are we Moonblasting though? Smart call, actually. Not gonna lie. Oh, and they're Terrastalizing away from the ground weakness. That's fair as well. Can't be upset at that. Into a ghost, okay. Yeah, that'll be really good for Mienshao, actually. Good damage too. And we miss over there, obviously. But at least we hit there. And we would have pulled the KO if they didn't Terrastalize. That's unfortunate. But we do get the burn, and that's nice for residual. Ooh, but they do have a berry. It's okay. Only a citrus, though. Huh. Cool. I'm surprised they didn't do that in a Whimsicott, to be honest with you. Alright. Go Moonblast over there again. And let's Sludge Bomb over there too. We just need to take them out, and if they are Scarfed, we're going to have to hit them at some point anyways. We're -1, but with a Tailwind up. They have no Tailwind with the potential Scarf, so it's going to be close. At least we get a hit first. Good stuff. And nice. Okay, good. So we end up taking them out. That's going to be helpful. Worth it. Good, they're still burnt. I think we have 1 turn left of Tailwind, I think. Oh, that's going to be fun. Yeah, we have 1 of Tailwind. Yeah, I think we're just going to have to deal with it. Let's do that over there, and I'm going to go... Actually, I'm going to go for the Moonblast into Wheezing. Although Ogerpon may protect. It may go Spiky Shield, unless they really want to get rid of Whimsicott. I'm going to go for a Sludge Bomb to Ogerpon. Again, they may Spiky Shield, but honestly, I would rather keep Wheezing out there for another turn than, and have it be Wheezing and Ogerpon, than to have Fluttermane and Ogerpon out there with no Tailwind, you know what I mean? Good. That's huge, actually. We'll get the Sludge Bomb, we'll get some really good damage over there, if not all of it. Nice. Lando's going to be going really soon. Kind of like Whimsicott. That was actually really smart, so we can't get another Tailwind, but in all honesty, I feel good with who we have out there. Even though our Tailwind's gone. Let's go, Drip Lord. My dude. Yep. There she is. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Again, I know that, Rock Blast... all of them pretty much are just the same power. Tail Slap would be the strongest because of Stab, but Bullet Seed is going to be the best because of accuracy. So we're going to do that, and we're going to go with an Earth Power over there, too. That's fine. We still survive. The good thing here is we're going to be able to take out with the Bullet Seed. And then even though they still have Wheezing, they're burnt, and we have 1 more Pokemon that is going to do a ton of damage. So we're good. 2. And all we need is 4 here. There it is. 1 more. And goodbye, Fluttermane. Thank you, Cinccino. Nice taking out a Metamon with a non-Metamon. So let's go! All 4. Dunzo. Now what you gonna do? That's a problem. But honestly, at this point, because we're both just kind of whittling away our turns now and our health, because we're both burnt, we're gonna be okay here. Besides, don't worry, once we see, because I completely forgot, we got Mienshao. And honestly, we don't have Fake Out Pressure because no one can be faked out because they're Ghost, but it's not going to matter. Go Bullet Seed. And just for the fun of it, let's go Coaching. That little extra damage. And I'm really glad we actually got this strat to work in here. Although you're not really going to see the full effect of it, but... Oh boy. Yeah, we're good to go though. Goodbye, Wheezing. So I'm glad we got a Coaching in. I'm glad Coaching's back in the game, to be honest with you. Kind of missed that. But glad that we were able to get that over there, and even though the Bullet Seed wasn't doing a ton of damage, still enough to be able to take them out and to be able to pick up the victory. Good game. Alright, well, since we didn't really give Cinccino a chance to kind of start off any battles here, we're going to be doing that on this one. So let's set up our Tailwind, especially considering the fact that we're facing a handful of Paradox Mons here. So let's start off with those 2. I think in the back, we're going to end up bringing... I think it's going to be smart to bring Landorus, to be honest with you, and I'm going to go Cinccino too. Or, I'm sorry, Mienshao. Because I think Cinccino and Mienshao, that pairing, might be good with the coaching if we're able to do it. So let's see what we can do with that lead. I mean, honestly, what we could do too, what we could have done, I should say, is also bring Arcanine, because Arcanine would be good with the Flare Blitz and everything as well, but I really want to see if I can get Cinccino and Mienshao on the battlefield at the same time, though. Well, let's go with the Tailwind on this one. Let's Tail Slap Iron Leaves, and let's see how much damage that can do over into that thing. Hopefully a good amount. Double Tailwind, of course. Please hit. Dude, Tail Slap is not a 90%, man. I don't know if that's 90%. I think we've missed that about as often as we've missed Fissures, unfortunately. But I think we're going to be okay here, though. Let's go with the Moonblast, and let's go with the Tail Slap once more. We need to really knock it out right here, then. We need to hit both these moves. The Moonblast will take it down about a quarter. Oh, about a third. That's actually really good. Okay. Well, apparently Wide Lens would actually be a really great item on this thing, too. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go out with Mienshao. I said I wanted to get them on the field at the same time, so here we go. Honestly, we're gonna go for the coaching. And third time's a charm. We're gonna hit the Tail Slap on this one. It doesn't matter because we're gonna knock them out before they even get a chance to use the Side Blade. Watch. Coaching, plus attack, plus defense. Now this Tail Slap is gonna go hard. Look at that, it's only gonna take 2! 2! Oh, okay, well, okay, sorry. It's gonna take 3, but regardless, even if we didn't get the coaching, that was gonna be able to take out, which begs the question, why didn't that hit on the first 2 times? But that's okay. Either way, we're finally able to hit, and there you go, that's what you see. So here's what we're going to do. Would have a Steel Terra, and honestly, that wouldn't be bad. I'm gonna do that, and I'm a knockoff over there. They haven't terrestrialized. What if that's a no? They wouldn't go into a Water Terror right away, right? And part of me has me considering going for a Bullet Seed in case they do go into a Water Terra. But if they go into like a Dragon one for some bizarre reason, that wouldn't be good. So let's try that Tail Slap again. Why not, right? But let's knock off whatever item they have, and then let's also get that Tail Slap too. That's gonna save us from a Moonblast. Ain't gonna save us from a Helping Hand though. Okay. Let's go. And goodbye, Walking Wake. Let's go. Man, even if we would have just done one more coaching and all that, we still would have been fine. That's incredible. I love it. All our Tailwinds are gone, but they're going to be able to get another one up right here. Which is really unfortunate for us, but honestly, I don't think that's gonna be totally fine. Again, they have yet to terrestrialize, so that might actually be their Terra. We'll go for the knockoff, though. Because what if that's like a water tear? We could go Bullet Seed. If it's a fire tear, a Rock Blast would be great. If it's anything else, that's so tough. I think we're going to go for the Rock Blast. Okay, they get the Tailwind. What's this going to be? That's unfortunate. But we're going to be okay, though. Yeah, it's going to be a problem going forward, but honestly, we're going to be able to knock out Sinistcha here as long as we're able to actually hit the Rock Blast, which we are. Yeah, that's going to be more than enough. Oh, let's go. Just 2. After that strong-ass knockoff, too, you know what I mean? And now we only have to face 1 Mon, which I don't even think... Because they have Tailwind, and they've had Helping Hand. That's all we've really seen. So I wonder what it's going to be. Let's go for the coaching, though. Let's go Tail Slap. Cotton Guard, okay. Raising the defense. Thank you, crit. Holy cow. Oh, man, if we didn't get that crit on that first one, we wouldn't have been able to KO on this. But thankfully we did, and holy cow, that took out so much. So yeah, they raised their defense by 2. We ended up losing 1. So we gained 1, lost 1, brought 1 back up. So we were +1 on our attack. They were +2 on their defense. So yeah, we really, really needed that crit on that first one. And thankfully we were able to get Cinccino out there for a really good battle. And we're actually able to use the coaching as well. So there we go. Really good game. So while this thing is a really small Pokemon, this thing still packs a punch, and especially with the Technician and the Loaded Dice. And I know a lot of people are going to ask, why is it not Skill Link and all that? And the main reason why is because now we have an item to essentially kind of give you Skill Link. And plus, having Technician as one of your other abilities is such a helpful thing, especially when you have like the Loaded Dice or something where you can really take advantage with like a Skill Link or the Loaded Dice as well. Because the Tail Slap, Rock Blast, and Bullet Seed are all going to get that boost from the Technician, and then you're still going to guarantee hitting at least 4 or 5 times. And if you're able to kind of pair it with something like Mienshao, which has the coaching, it's going to make it even stronger because you're going to be able to buff up your attack and your defense by using the coaching into Cinccino. And since Mienshao is a little faster than Cinccino, you know you're going to be able to actually hit that first before actually using the Tail Slap, Rock Blast, and Bullet Seed. So just like Plusle and Minun, Cinccino isn't the biggest Pokemon, definitely isn't the best Pokemon, and probably not going to be meta in Regulation F. However, if you do want to have a lot of fun, I think Cinccino might be the Pokemon for you. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the battles. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like. We'll see you guys next time.